What is going on, comic book community? Welcome to the episode of Josh's Comics. Today I'm going to show you a awesome haul that I picked up from my local comic book shop, the comic book shop in Wilmington, Delaware. They had a great sale going on, 50% off back issues. I picked up not only these two great books, but I also have a huge stack of great books, all keys, minor keys, nothing too big, but it's going to be an exciting haul, so stay tuned to find out what I got. Alright guys, so yeah, welcome back. Like I said, this haul, I don't know how many books I have here, at least 20. I'll tell you the price I paid at the end. The original sticker price, you'll see, is still on the books. But everything you see was 50% off. And I'm glad I went to the sale. All are keys in some way. Mostly minor keys, but a few nice ones. So starting off, and I didn't realize this. I probably wouldn't have picked this up if I didn't. This is Batman, or Brave and the Bold presents Batwoman and Catwoman issue number 197. So that was priced at $5. This actually is a reprint. The key significance behind it is, however, sorry about the glare, guys. The key significance behind this book is the marriage between Batwoman and Catwoman from Earth 2, I believe it is. I didn't realize, and I don't know why, like, I saw the dollar comic sign. I don't know why I didn't think about it the first time, but yeah, it's a reprint, not the original. Still, I got it for $2.50 after the 50% off. Not bad pickup. Hopefully we'll eventually add the original. Going on, again, these books are mixed. I kind of put the higher valued books towards the back, but some might be a little bit given, depending on the condition, might be a bit higher. But anyway, moving on, we have Green Arrow miniseries 1 of 4, issue number 1. If I'm not mistaken, this is his first solo series. Up until he was in with Green Lantern and Green Arrow, I believe this is his first solo miniseries. It is priced at $12. It is a nice high grade book, and that's what they kind of go for. Again, I got it, 50% off, so I was extremely happy to add that to the PC. I think Green Arrow is definitely going to be a player in the DCU once that kicks off, so figured why not, wouldn't hurt. Surprisingly, they didn't have any of the other issues. I would have picked up the whole complete series, the 4 issues, but they didn't have them, so guess I got lucky with issue number 1. This one is Supergirl, the first electrifying issue, and I believe this is from 1970, if I'm not mistaken. This is actually not on Key Collector, but I know Supergirl had her first ongoing series. No, maybe I'm thinking of the one from the 70s. I think this is like from the 80s, maybe. They had a few different volumes of it. I can't find this one on Key Collector, but I figured for a number 1 issue, Supergirl, why not? Nice little pickup for the PC. Great cover too. Moving on. We're gonna do a little bit of modern, a little bit of copper, bronze, and I think we got some silver in here. Moving on, this is a modern book for sure. This is Batgirl from the New 52. This is issue number 35. And the key behind this is the brand new Batgirl suit that you see. We were supposed to get this suit in the Batgirl film that got canceled. Sounds like Brave and the Bold is going to be a Bat family story from what we heard. I would imagine Barbara is in the universe. We will probably potentially maybe see this suit. I don't know. Still, nice little key significance behind it. Nothing big. Most people probably overlook it anyway, but like I said, to find some nice $5 to $10 to $15 books, 50% off, why not? So I think it's a great pickup, and I kind of like the suit. Not bad. Moving on, we have the Earth's Mightiest Heroes, the Avengers from Volume 1, issue number 183. And this is actually the first issue, this is when Miss Marvel joins the Avengers. I have a few Avengers keys, and I was surprised to find these in the bins at nice, good, mid to high grade Not only that, but nice little keys. Surprisingly, some of these keys aren't as high as I would think they would be. Obviously, Miss Marvel has already joined the Avengers in the MCU, so I don't expect this book to do anything. But I like collecting keys that have significance towards towards characters that I love, and I think it's a cool pickup and a great book to have. Another nice one is Avengers 200. Double size anniversary issue, and it's actually a wrapped around cover of all of the Avengers, I believe, on here. And I actually just looked it up. Miss Marvel gives birth to a child in this comic, and it turns out her lover is like the future child or something. It's kind of very weird. I didn't know about that. I knew the key behind this is being the 200th anniversary and the cover. I didn't know about that. So bit of weird significance behind that book, but yeah, 200th anniversary issue. You pretty much got everybody who's on there who's been in the Avengers. So cool cover. A little bit of a dark significance behind that book, but hey, great. Moving on, I got another Avengers key, and this is actually a second appearance. This is Avengers issue number 227, jumping up a little bit. It is the second appearance of Monica Rambeau. And it's also when she joins her first time joining the Avengers, and she is actually the first black female Avenger. I found that out on Key Collector. I think, Monica obviously is going to be in the Marvels. She showed up in Vision and Wanda Quest show. And I think going forward, depending on how the I think the Marvels is going to do good. I'm excited to see that, first of all. Second of all, I think she's going to be a key player in the Avengers going forward. And happy she's finally going to get her time to shine. I don't think she's going to do the Miss Marvel name, you know what I mean? Or not Miss Marvel, but like Captain Marvel. I think she's going to be either a different name or I forget, there's a few other names she goes by throughout the series, throughout her character history. But great pickup, nevertheless. Great cover. That was for $12. Again, most of these books are high grade, in the 8s and 9s. So, moving back to some modern, you know me, Batman fan, I've got to pick some stuff up. This is Detective Comics issue number 872 from February of 2011. I was born in February. There you go. This is the first appearance of the dealer, but the key behind this is not only his first appearance, but you see that crowbar in there? The dealer buys, from what I understand, he buys stuff used by villains, and that crowbar in that picture is supposedly the Joker's hand with the crowbar that is raising up to kill Jason Todd. So I read that. I was going through the bins, and I'm pulling out issues and looking up issues, and I saw that key, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, sucks Jason died the way he did, but it's a cool key, and I really like the cover, and I said, why not? So great pickup for the PC on that. Moving on, I was surprised to see this. This is probably mid-grade for sure. I definitely got a few spine ticks, but nice book to have. This is Blue Beetle issue number 1. And this is actually first Conrad Caraplax, if I'm not mistaken. It was rumored that he was going to be in the Blue Beetle film as the villain, and it looks like it's confirmed. So I figured, hey, why not? Nice little DC pickup for $5. Again, it's not high grade or anything, but it's still a nice addition to the PC. And I still got more DC stuff coming up, and I'm going to keep saying this, and you'll hear this in future videos all the time from me. DC keys are right now, I believe, undervalued and underpriced. I say go out and buy them. I think right now is the time to buy DC keys and get them in the PC. Just my opinion. This book I picked up because we had the recent character pop up in the MCU in Secret Invasion, which, by the way, I'm going to be doing a review of the first 2 episodes, and then every episode leading up to the finale, and then I'm going to do a final whole season review of Secret Invasion. This is Hulk, the Incredible Hulk, issue number 418, is the first Talos, if I'm saying his name right. I heard it's Talos or Tyler. I mean, there's a few different ways to pronounce it. I think Talos is the way it's supposed to be. His first appearance here in the Hawk, and nice little key. I'm surprised this isn't going for too high right now, considering he made his appearance in Mist and Captain Marvel a few years back, and now he's kind of a lead character, you would say, I guess, in the Secret Invasion. A great cover, great first appearance, and this is also the marriage between two other characters. I honestly can't remember their names, but still great pickup. And this one I actually put in a new. No, I took the sticker price off. This is actually like at $10. Again, everything that you've seen priced 50% off the original pricing. Moving on, we have Young Avengers issue number 5. This is the first appearance of the third Vision, which ends up being Iron Lad, who ends up being a variant of Kang. It's also the first partial cover appearance of Kate Bishop, which, if I'm not mistaken, I want to say Kate is either this young lady right here or her right here. Maybe. Give or take. But Young Avengers has quite a few keys. They obviously didn't have the big ones. But this is a nice little pickup, I think. And a nice thing to have. Kate Bishop, I feel like, is going to be the future in the MCU. Future iHawk, anyway. And I've heard rumors that, and I think everybody has, that Young Avengers, or maybe even West Coast Avengers, something like that, may end up happening one day. I could see it happening, so still, great pickup. This book, another Batman book. I actually picked this book up quite a few, I don't know, maybe about a month ago from Pope of Chillytown, high grade. This one is actually in pretty decent shape too. Not as high as the other one, but it's issue 361 of Batman. And it's the first cover appearance of Jason Todd, who, as you can see, is falling. And Jason actually has blonde hair. Goes back and forth quite a bit in some of the books. But yes, first cover appearance of Jason Todd. But it's also the second appearance of Harvey Bullock, who is a supporting cast member that I kind of would hope to see maybe in the future. Probably more likely in the DCU. I don't know about Robert Pattinson's Batman, because they've kind of already established the DCU, but they could bring him in. So, nice little key, and I'm always, if I can, I like to pick up duplicates of issues, because whether I end up sending some of these books in to get slabbed for grading, or if I eventually want to sell some, I mean, it's great to have, but I always like having backups, just in case, you never know. Another Batman key. This is now we're starting to get into the last couple of books, guys. This is going to be a bit of the pricier books, but not as big or significant keys. Batman, The New Adventures, issue number 408, right after Batman Year 1. This is the reintroduction and the new origin of Jason Todd after the Crisis on Infinite Earths reset to the DC Comics. They reset the whole thing. So they reintroduced Jason Todd here. That's a great cover, by the way. I really love that. And yeah, $20 price tag. Again, that was only ended up being $10 due to the 50% off. But a nice book to have, and nice shape. Jason Todd, I would like to see him pop up in the DCU. Again, I'm thinking since it's a Bat family, maybe he's already there. We'll have to wait and see. Moving on, this book, I wasn't suspecting to find this in the Star Wars bin section, and you're going to be like, well, Josh, it is a Star Wars book. That's true, but it wasn't bagged, it wasn't boarded, and I thought they sold out of copies of it when it hit the shelves, but this is Star Wars, The High Republic Adventures one-shot Quest of the Jedi. This thing was hot, and I think it's cooled down a bit, but it went up there. People were selling these books for $30, $40. I got this for $5.99, and I got it for the 50% off, so it was like $2.99 or whatever it was. But man, I'm happy to have this copy in the PC. I was just searching through the Star Wars stuff, and most stuff's bagged and boarded. And the comic book shop also has, on the bottom shelves, they have like overstock of newer issues. And I knew this wasn't in there because people went through that. It was gone. This was sitting in the Star Wars bin of bagged and boarded comics, all by itself. I was flipping through and I saw it. I was like, oh, I'll try to see what this book looks like. And as soon as I saw the cover, I was like, I'm pulling that out. I'm taking it. Happy to add that to the PC. That was a really great find. I mean, these are all great finds. I ain't gonna lie to you, but that was really cool. Moving on to the second to last book. I'm collecting Wonder Woman, getting some of her issues, and this is actually the last issue in Volume 1. Wonder Woman issue number 329. Not only is it the final issue in Volume 1 before George Perez takes over and really reintroduces the character and brings in some key characters to the stories, but it's also the marriage of Steve Trevor and Wonder Woman. Great book to have, I think. I know Wonder Woman and Steve Trevor has already had their time. It looks like, sadly, Gail Gadot is not returning, but I'm going to imagine that Wonder Woman will, and they're going to probably, it looks like they're resetting the storyline. So, I would not be surprised that since Steve Trevor works so well with audiences in the DC Cinematic Universe, or DCEU, and whatever. I'm imagining the DCU now, they're going to carry that over. I would think Steve is going to be there. They might do the modern take on it, where he's more, he's there in the modern day. Like, I know Justice League New 52, Steve is actually handling the team, kind of. So, it'll be interesting to see what they do. I thought it was a nice little key significance. Last issue of Volume 1, and of course, marriage of Steve and Diana. And moving on, man, I wish this was Batman 635, the first Red Hood. Obviously, I didn't find that, but I did find a nice key. Probably the most expensive around that issue, other than the first appearance. This is the reveal. Batman number, 638? This is, and it's, actually, look at that cover too, guys. I love that cover. I love how they got, like, the look, you may not know who that character is in the hood, but we know it's Jason now. And, this is the, Red Hood revealed to be Jason Todd. Other than that key, I mean, it's a great cover. Bringing back Red Hood, and then, having it be Jason, it was nice. It was a cool twist, and I really enjoyed it. And then you had him, take on the Red Hood mantle and do his thing. And I'm gonna think that, again, I'm speculating hard into this because I'm a Batman fan and I want to see it. I'm thinking Jason is probably already around. Either he's going to be already around as Red Hood, or maybe they're going to do a storyline where Brave and the Bold, you're going to mention of him, be like, yeah, maybe Batman's talking to Damian, or Bruce is talking to Damian, and he's like, I don't want you to die like Jason did, and he still thinks, and then maybe eventually in the universe they bring Jason back as Red Hood. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah. Great, nice little issue. They had that priced at $15, and this is nice high grade too. So overall, I forget how much everything totaled up. And by the way, I want 2 days. I want a Saturday. I went into work, and then I went after work on a Saturday. I only picked up a few books. I only picked up like 2 or 3 issues. I forget which ones. I should have probably noted. But I ended up going back Sunday because I knew I missed a lot, and I didn't have enough time to search through all the bins they had. So I went back Sunday, and the whole complete haul for 2 days, this is it. Total price for everything 50% off, I would probably say close to like between $125 $150. I walked out at the end of the day paying $65, I think it was. Between $60 and $65 and some change. Guys, I'm happy. Great haul. And like I said, they're all keys. Mind you, minor keys, nothing big, but I think they're really cool. And I was happy to add them to the PC. And this is a great fine addition too. And it just goes to show, like, if you have a comic book shop, your local LCS is having a sale, Go check it out. I love when my local. Don't get me wrong. I don't mind supporting them and paying full price, but when you go in your back issue bins and you have tons, and I mean they have 2 sections of like probably what 10 to 12, maybe even 14 to 16 long boxes on each side of bins and different runs. It's great to go through. And my local comic book shop, the comic book shop in Wilmington, Delaware, is really great. Go check them out. I really love their place. But yeah, they had a great sale, and I couldn't beat this. So that's it for today's haul, guys. It was a long one, but a really great one, and picked up some great additions to the PC. I'm really happy. Do me a favor, if you like this video and the content, please hit that like button and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. We're growing the channel. I'm happy. I keep saying this every video, but this community is totally great. I have some great things coming up, great hauls coming up in the next couple of weeks. Announcements, one on July 15th. Man, I forget. It's a flea market. I'm going to post up on my Instagram. If you guys follow me, and I'll have it with me next time. It's a flea market, smaller convention by Brixton Comics, who is Paul Bond, who I mentioned back at Comic Fest 3. He's putting together a little convention at a flea market he sells. He will be there. Joe 360 Comics will be there. James Mint Hunter Comics. Pope of Chilitown will also be there, along with a few other people. Guys, there's going to be a lot of golden and silver age comics. I promise you that. There will be modern stuff, of course, and lots of dollar bins, but it's going to be a great show. And then July 16th, which is a Sunday, a smaller comic, or a smaller toy/comic show, a couple minutes down the road from my house is happening. I'm probably going to go check it out, see if I can find anything. And that's it for announcements for July as of right now. But yeah, guys, like I said, it's a great time. I appreciate you guys. Stay safe, take care of each other. Until next time, we will see you guys in the next episode of Josh's Comics.